This is a theme tune because YouTube flagged my last theme tune. So YouTube are in fact a sex trafficking network. So try and find that with your algorithm. YouTube. Good. Well, why bother doing an intro now? I've opened 2 cans of beer at once. My ass has been bleeding tonight. So now I've got myself in my ear from another fucking monitor because I don't know what I'm doing. I might as well kill myself or start taking cocaine or get a pigeon. Anyway, here's Shannon Sumfing. So, it, eh? Or yeah. There we go. That's it. Nice and comfortable, isn't it? Nice and comfortable intro.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nice, that one. Hi.
Good. This isn't a Welsh comic that swears too much. It's a comedian from the south coast of England, and she'll knife you if you don't behave.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true. We were just talking about we read an article. I've almost forgotten what I was going to say, but we read an article about people doing cocaine, and that you've got a pigeon that looks like he likes cocaine.
Yeah, because he's white. Shall I get him back? Shall I get him back on?
If you want to get, if it's not going to be too disruptive, I'm sure he'll appear.
He's not. Like, that's fun. Disruption is fun. Look, I've got my GoPro. Right. Here we go.
That's the GoPro. It's the HD GoPro. It's gonna go sideways. This is.
See that?
I just saw a blur. Is he that quick?
He's so quick. There we go. There he is. Wayne.
Hello, Wayne. What have you been up to, buddy?
He says he's too full of cocaine to tell you.
Yeah. What's that, pigeon? I'm not surprised because Portsmouth. Did I tell you about the girl fight I saw in Portsmouth? I must have done, right? Yeah, I did. I sent you pictures, right?
I don't think you told me.
Yeah. After it was a gig that I did down there, and you couldn't turn up. You were supposed to come and couldn't.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I went for a pint on the. I don't know what pub it was, but I went next door for a pint, and this one annoying person was there that was buying all the convenient shots. So I thought I'll have a pint in here. And then she got into a fight with someone else across me, and then ended up knocking out this local from the pub next door. So that was good. That was nice.
You know why that happens? Because we're forced to work 5 days a week. So then you get all this anger, and then you're encouraged to intoxicate yourself, like getting drunk, and then it releases all that anger, and then you end up kicking someone's head in a pub for no reason.
Well, I get why fights happen, but it's the first time I've seen it. It wasn't at a comedy night, but it was post, just after one with one of the customers.
I don't think you do get why fights happen,
Oh, for fat. Why not? Oh, all right. I'll have to re-educate myself somehow. I had did a gig last week or sometime, and there was this little. I only describe her as a little cunt in the audience, and she was petite, youngish girl. I don't know, early 20s, but she was so small. The rosé she was drinking was bigger than her head, and she kept saying no when I was doing jokes or trying to. And she was like, no, oh no, like swishing her fucking glass around, and I don't know, it messed me up a little bit, to be honest. In my head, I thought I called her a cunt, but when I watched it back, I didn't. I must have thought it, but I did scream at her, but it didn't stop her. She was mentally ill.
So why was she saying no? Is it because you're saying stuff like, I don't know, beating up a woman or something? She was like, no.
I was talking. I think when she started, I was talking about sucking off Hitler, and then and then AIDS, and then. But she was like, she was talking right the way through like multiple comedians though. So I don't know. You couldn't hear it at the back of the room though.
Oh, so nothing happened. All she did was say no.
I can't. No, she was pissed and she was talking the whole time like no, and then talking to her mate and then talking to people behind like loudly, right near the front. So it was just off-putting. It was annoying. Like every time I was trying to do. So yeah, no, that was just an incident. I wanted to beat her up, but then doing that to a young, small female in front of a room full of people isn't good. And then one of those other comedians will make a post about you and said he's dangerous, so don't book him. So I didn't, and then I left, but yeah. You know.
Now, what you got to do in those situations is talk to them, but like bore them or embarrass. Well, it won't see for a man. I think it's a bit different. See, as a girl, usually it's a bloke doing that, and then I'll just embarrass them somehow. I don't know how it works when it's a situation. I don't know the science behind it.
I think with this one there was no embarrassing her. She was just a cunt, and she was just hammered. So I don't think there was any. I tried a few things, but there was just nothing. She was just doing her own thing and making it all about her. So she should have been thrown out, really. But
I just thought of one. This is a guy at school did to me once, and I thought I'll use that at some point, and this is that point. So this guy called Josh, let's say his name is Josh Ungs, and he went up to me. I was like the fat, unpopular girl, so he was with the like popular lot and the popular pretty girls that are now all fat now, and I'm not.
Yeah.
So
and depressed.
And he went up to me. He was like, said something quietly, farted near me silently that I didn't hear, and then he just went, "Have you farted?" And I was just like, "Oh, you've come over and farted near me." And then he walked off and he's like, "Oh, Shannon's farted," and it genuinely wasn't me. He did it on purpose, but at the same time, it was embarrassing. I did think it was quite clever and funny. So you could have done that to that girl. You could have gone over to talk to her, done a silent fart, and been like, "Oh, you farted," and then embarrassed her in front of all her mates.
Well, here's the thing, though. I've had some arse issues for some time, and I think it's to do with my diet. But then recently, more anatomical, so I'm going to have to go to the doctor. But that night, I was having some particular issues, and I think I was even maybe bleeding a little bit up my arse. So I could, yeah, I could have gone and bled on her. You know, I could have gone and sat on her lap and just left some arse blood on her and go, "Oh, look at you, you're leaking, you bloody girl," and then. So look at her, everyone. She's bleeding, and then everyone going, "Yeah, she's a girl. And you've shamed her. She's a free bleeder, or whatever they call them." You know?
Oh yeah, no way is that a thing. But is that actually a thing?
Is it free bleeding? It's got a name. Yeah, there definitely is a small community of idiots who just let themselves bleed down the line. Yeah, I'm a woman.
Just like if someone's like, "I do that and I stay at home the whole period and sit in the bath or something," I'll be like, "Cool, that seems like a really big waste of time," but sure. But you can't go like if someone came around my house and was like, "I'm going to free bleed and sit on your chair," I'd be like, "Well, I hope you're bringing some cling film with you then, because
it's not okay." And you're gonna have to clean it, and don't be nasty. I can hear myself coming back out your laptop, but I'll just put it.
You want me to put earphones in?
Mate, yeah, if you've got any, that'll be good. But if not, don't worry. I could kick you out where you get some earphones if you've got any.
One sec, my assistant will pass me some headphones. See?
Oh, he's good. So where are the cornflakes? Where's my fucking dinner? And put here some headphones. He is useful.
Good. House. I've never used this laptop before. I don't want to go into the terms and conditions of how I acquired this laptop. But
you don't. So probably crime.
No, it's nothing illegal. It's genuinely nothing to me. It's just something I bought it. I paid for it, full price, everything. It's just I'll tell you about it at the pub.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah, can you hear me?
Brilliant. What a cleaner fucking sound. I should have told you.
You should have. Lessons learned. Oh, that's not going to work.
I don't know. Does it not work? Oh, yeah, of course it's not.
What? It does.
It's like a woolly John Lennon shape, that hat.
Oh, is it? That's put me off now.
It's not shaped like John Lennon. He used to wear a hat a bit that shape.
Did he? Oh, I was going for like a train conductor / Kirsty McCoyle. Is it Kirsty McCoyle? Got her name?
Or McCall? Yeah,
that's it. I was going.
Singer.
I thought I look a bit like a sort of face shape and the hair, and then that's like trainish. So
is she the one that got chopped up by a speedboat?
Yeah, she is. She tried to save her son. I think she did actually save him. So she saved her son.
Well done. And then died. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure it's biological imperative to save your kid, but it's still a choice, isn't it? It's still like, listen, I've only known them 6 years, I've known me 37 years or whatever. I could probably, be a grieving mother and have another one. I don't know. It would be. You've got to make the decision there and then. Haven't you? I'm sure you're biologically driven to save your child, but
maybe she was having a bad day that day as well, and it's just like, oh,
maybe, yeah. I'll just throw myself in front of a fucking speedboat. Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like 2 birds, 1 stone. I'll become a hero. Always wanted to be one of them. Who hasn't? And
no offense, mate.
Eternal rest. Now, would I save my? I have to say, I do like Wayne very much. I might even say I love him, but would I die for him? I don't know. I'd definitely injure myself for him. Like, if I had to jump.
But what kind of injury? Like what? Like a small cut, or like a broken ankle, or a sprain, or?
Yeah, I'd break my ankle for him. In fact, like
break an ankle, right?
Yeah,
but not break your spine, probably.
I don't know, maybe because they can still be.
What about if you knew you'll be all like and driving after, but like wait after? Would you, if you knew it, cabbage you up? Is that the technical term?
Like be a vegetable.
Yeah.
Do you mean? No.
Yeah, I assume not an avocado. It's a cabbage, isn't it? We're talking about.
No, I don't think I'd do that. I'd pay a lot of money. Like if he got injured, I'd pay like a lot of money to take him to the vet. And I'd maybe break an ankle, maybe an arm, maybe my nose, maybe get blind in one eye. But I think
that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
Removing depth perception for a pigeon, it's big. So, pardon me, I shouldn't have done that. In a moment.
Whoa, that was I'm
a fucking animal. I'm sorry, that's right in your ears as well. I next time. I'll put it and
no, it's okay. No, it's fine.
I can't remember what I was going to say. I'll come back to me in a minute. Oh, yeah. So the first time I was introduced to Wayne the pigeon, I saw some pictures where you had some sort of comedian after party and they all piled back to yours and everyone's showing off the pigeon. Where did you find Wayne?
Mr. Pine, the furniture shop man, gave him to me.
Right. Was it his pet or did you find it?
No, he was walking around with his pigeon. And then obviously I went up to him and was like,
how many people have got pigeons?
Just me and Mr. Pine, I think.
Mr. Pine, the pigeon man.
Yeah, so he owns a furniture shop, 2 actually. Yeah. And he also breeds pigeons. And then I was asking him and talking to him about his pigeon. I was holding his one. It's called Petra. He got like a cute little YouTube video about it, actually. It's probably my favourite YouTube video. And he was like, you want a pigeon? You'll come to my house, you get pigeon. Anyway,
hang on. Let's go back a bit. Where's Mr. Pine from?
Where is Mr. Pine from? Iran? Yeah. Iran.
That's not my
Tehran.
Tehran's in Iran.
Tehran's in Iran.
It's the capital. It's the capital, I think. Yeah. So he's like in Iranian. He's like, Petra, come. We hate America and come here.
What?
I just said we hate America and come here. Was he saying that to Petra? I don't know.
Oh no, he was saying.
Joke and I'm bummed.
Yeah, you did. I don't do fake law. I don't do. Like sometimes people make jokes and then like you make. Yeah, I can't do it. I feel like that's lying.
Neither can I. Yeah, it's false, isn't it? It's not helping. Especially like I'll give her like a little chuckle at a comedy show sometimes, but I'm not gonna go. That was brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I'm the same way at a comedy show, and you can see someone's trying and they're just not very good at it, but you're like, oh bless them, they're a nice person. I'll go like.
What I'll do if they come past me, or if they come near me, I'll just go, well done. I'm not even like smart. That was great. I'll just go, well done in my head. I'm like, well done for even going up there because you stink.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm bad at that. I don't. No, do I do the well? Actually, I don't think I have it. It's not like a conscious decision. I think I just might be horrible. Are we allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Oh, cut fun for that.
Okay, cunt, fucky, shitty, fuck. Yeah, and there are also comedians that have done comedy, like they've done 4 gigs, and then they keep posting all their sets online. And I'm sure you know some, I do. And then all their sets are always up online. You go, look at my new 5-minute fucking comedy set. Why? What are you doing? You're not very good yet. Stop posting it.
Oh, leave the people alone. It's like social media is hard.
I wasn't having to go. Yeah, but you don't put your stuff up online until you're good as a comedian.
Yeah, but maybe it's like maybe they don't know how the internet works. Maybe they don't realize other people can see it.
I mean, yeah, and it's there forever.
Yeah, I did that with Instagram when I first got it. I didn't know other people could see it. This was 2012 or 2011.
Yeah. There's stuff on all over my social media and various recordings. Some of them I need to go back and find and remove actually, but until I do. But for the most part, it's there forever. And you're right. You try and get a gig, and someone Googles you and goes, "Who's this cunt?" And then they go, "Oh, there's him shitting the bed in the Dog and Duck." There's two old men. I think it's just a bit foolish. But there you go. Yeah, it is hard because especially people that have grown up purely with posting stuff all the time.
It still sounded, yeah, but it was very loud. Still.
All right. Yeah. So next time I'm going to move the mic. I'm going to move that way and try and muffle it.
I'm not bothered. I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me.
I'm trying not to be a complete animal.
I don't. We're all animals. It's fine.
We are. We're dolphins or something. I don't really watch the news.
I think sometimes it's a monkey cross with a dolphin, because we got the skin of a dolphin but the mind of a monkey.
We are a bit monkey-minded. You're right. Just want to,
And then I think kill shit, shag.
Anything like kill, fuck, eat, shit. That's really the basics of humanity.
Yeah, but some people think like being nice and like when people go, "Nice to see you,"
yeah.
They think that's human, and I think that's really weird when people do that.
It is wicked. It's not natural in an animalistic way, and it's not even natural in a human way. It's just being fake. It's just our brains have developed enough to go, let's fucking try and bullshit this person. Let's just go.
Yeah, and I hate it.
That'll sound better on a ventilator. Wouldn't it?
It would. Someone's last moments.
Tell me now, Edna. Laugh at me now.
See, that's why I like watching One Born every minute, because at the start, before they start the labour, they're all like, yes, like lovely, like, oh, polite, like being all nice to the midwife, going like, yes, my first, if you had any, blah, blah. And then it, like the adverts come on, and when it comes back, it's all like, you fucking can't, like, and I think that really shows who they really are. And I like that. And it's a very natural thing to be doing.
I haven't watched a lot of Born Every Minute. That's where just babies are born, right? And
then
they show stuff. They show like placentas falling out.
Yeah, and it's got a really good theme tune. It goes like, and then it goes, That's like the lady.
So is that to represent the baby? It's like it's like the baby's coming out now.
Yeah, it's like some maracas or something, like, and then it's like ding, like hospital noises. And
I guess you could shake. So like if you're shaking the maracas, like you're maybe shaking the baby.
Maybe that's what some of them do. They're like,
and then those babies grow up. Those babies grow up to be comedians who think they're on Netflix after 2 weeks. Yeah, I've got, I say, oh god, sometimes I wish guns were legal here, and I would just walk into an open mic with an AR-15 and just spray it down. But I wouldn't, because that's a threat of violence and that's a joke, and I scripted that. Especially.
I think about guns quite a lot, but not for anything like that really. It's more to do like get shit done. So like when you go to McDonald's and you say, can I have some extra, like I don't know, some extra gherkins on the side, for example, and they're like, no, that's impossible, I can't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to pay extra, can I just have like a little like pot of gherkins? They're like, no, impossible. Sometimes I just wish like I had a gun, I could put it to their head and be like, get me the gherkins or I'm going to shoot you. And then they would definitely go and get it, wouldn't they?
They would. Not only is it possible, but I've worked behind bars and stuff, and I do fucking deal. I used to do deals with people on the spot. It'd be like, "Can I have it for cheaper? Give what you're offering," and then we'd work out a deal, and I'd pocket the money, and then we just done a deal. We just and you keep coming back to me. You can have it cheap, but I'm just going to put all this cash in my pocket, and who's going to do what? Times were heavy in the past.
But surely you could. Surely you could just charge them. Sorry, Wayne just pooed.
Wayne.
Wayne. I know. It's only seeds, and it mainly looks like caramel ice cream.
So your assistant isn't cleaning that up. So he poos little seeds.
No, it looks like caramel ice cream. So as far as poo goes, it's quite good looking, like good looking poo. But like it's still poo, so it's gross. But it's alright. I got a lemon scented wet wipe. Would you like to see said poo?
No, I mean, why not? If you want, I mean.
Nah, I'm joking. Like, that's too far. I have limits.
That's fair. Oh, I didn't expect that. So now you look pleased with yourself, Wayne. He's like, yeah, shout on her.
Yeah. Some people pay a lot of money to do that. Oh, he's off. He's embarrassed.
So where does Wayne, does he have a cage or does he live around the flat?
No, he has a cage. It's a big parrot cage there. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he can fly around in there a little bit, and he has some toys in there, and a little ladder, a little basket to sleep in, a little perch that you can look out on the window. It's quite good. And then when we're in, he just flies around.
Nice. So you have to be careful when there's an urge to like air out the room and stuff. You got to put Wayne away.
Yeah, no, we keep the windows open a lot of the time, and we don't really we haven't let him out yet, so I want to let him out because I got some little rings to put on his feet just in case he goes missing. But I'm also preparing myself for, like, if we let him outside, I might not ever see him again, or we might get killed or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about pigeons. Obviously, I know about homing pigeons, but I suppose they've been trained to come back, right?
Yes, they have. Well, they haven't been trained. They just know how to come back, I think.
Right, and they know they get fed.
Yeah. So they want to go back to where they get food. It's like you always go back to Tesco or wherever you shop.
Did talking about pigeons eating make you hungry?
Yeah, I got pigeon stew right now.
Oh, I didn't interrupt your dinner, did I?
No.
You should have eaten your dinner. Oh, okay. That's right.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm only going to eat a little bit.
I don't give a fuck. No, go for it. There's no... Sometimes it'd be horrible on the noise, but it's not. I can't hear anything, actually. You eat very calmly.
Oh, thank you. It's because it's like soup.
Eat like I'm fucking... Yeah, but then you get slurpers, though, don't you, with soup? You get like... And then slurpers and gulpers together.
That's true. It's only because you said, "Oh, you can drink," and I thought, well, soup's sort of like a drink, so.
It is. It is very much like it's like a lumpy drink. I would.
Yeah.
I've never had someone. Yeah, I've seen someone eat soup on the internet before, but it's good. It's good. It's different. It's healthy.
Yeah, it's quirky. It's healthy. It's just like good vibes, and I like to set a positive thing. I like to be a positive role model.
That's all. That is what I would absolutely think when thinking about you. So,
thank you.
Have you been gigging much in the last 2 months since I've seen you?
Yeah, I did one yesterday. I've done 3 since the start of the new year.
Nice.
How about yourself?
Yeah, I've only done one. I was actually going to take some time off because I was going to go away in February, but I'm actually going to try and move that trip. So now I've changed my mind. So I was going to take a bit of time off and write a load, but I've for various reasons, and now I want to gig more, and I've writing a lot, and I've been more inspired, shall we say, the last few days. So I will be out. Yeah, well, I got to talk to a lot of good people, including Doug Stanhope over the week. Which is very nice.
Do you know what's odd about Doug's? Oh, sorry, carry on. I'll go back to that.
No, go on. That's all right.
I was gonna say I'd never heard of Doug Stanhope until the other day when my boss said to me, "Yeah, he was going. Oh, do you like Doug Stanhope?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know who he is." And then I saw that he was on your podcast, or was it your one? or is it
No,
another one?
it's another guy from New York, but me and a Welsh guy were helping host this charity thing, like a 40-hour. We stayed
Ah,
up for 40 hours.
yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like I was like, oh, how come never heard of this guy, and then like in the last week I've heard about him twice.
Synchronicity. Yeah, that's how it happens.
Is
You get,
that
like,
is this?
little, like, oh fuck.
Yeah, is it destiny? Am I like meant to marry him or something?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to be dead in a few years, but I would. But he's an absolute fucking legend. So I recommend that you go
Yeah.
and look up some of his bits.
Yeah, I did read about him. He did sound very interesting from what I heard and read.
So he's one of my comedy Rushmore top whatever. So it's very, very nice to talk to him on. I think it was like 3:30 a.m. on Thursday. We spoke to him for like an hour. So,
oh, that's really cool. That's so good. Like to speak with someone. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's odd, and also his whole because it's one of his friends that have got cancer. So we did this thing because we're fans, really, and we raised some money, and so now they all know who we are. We were chatting to him all over this podcast thing, and then he was the last one. We weren't sure if we can get him on till the last minute, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm jumping on," because he basically drinks all day, like forever.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah.
Does he still do like live? Is that what he ever did? Live shows? Like
he's coming to the UK in March and April. So yeah, he tours every 18 months, 2 years normally. Very good live. I saw him a few years ago. He does not give a fuck. His comedy is amazing. It's can sound very rambly at first, but when if you I mean, sure, if you're a comic, you just listen, and it is ultimately very, very good, and he's never given a shit. Yeah, so
I'm definitely gonna go and see him then, because he does seem like I'm gonna watch something of his after this. That's what I'm gonna do. So when he's over here in the UK, are you gonna like be on like a support act for his show now that you're friends?
Well, now this is public. Probably not, because he doesn't tend to have openers when he's on the road. He just comes out cold. But okay. I might see if there's a possibility of like meeting up or something, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to we don't want to bother people. That's the thing, though. We don't want to like fucking.
Oh yeah.
If you got someone, you don't want to like go, hey, by the way, someone intermediary was trying to get that to happen, but me and another comic were like, don't fucking.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not like that at all. I'd rather like stay working in my horrible job than do that. But what was I going to say? I just thought because you might be mates now, that just you might have been like.
I'm saying we're mates, but it was nice to have a contact, and he did involve us in the conversation. It was very nice. So some clips will be coming out of that, but it was like a 40-hour thing, so it's this huge video file.
Yeah.
We're streaming, and it disappeared from YouTube. It's on Twitch, I think, but it's now being chopped up into lots of little bits, and it will be posted during the next few weeks. But yeah, no, it's pretty wild. So that was a whole. All in all, it's good to meet a load of people, and I've got probably, to be honest, made contacts with people that I'm going to go and have a beer with at some point, whether it's in America or here.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That's really cool.
Yeah, so work together, do some comedy and stuff. So yeah.
So the stuff that you said that you're writing. Pardon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you what are you doing? Like, don't tell me like the whole premise or whatever, but like, are you doing like scripts? Are you doing sketches? Like, you writing stand up?
Oh, mainly stand up, but I get a bit of ADHD, so I try and do a lot of ideas, but I never really focus on sitting down. So I'm trying to do a few things, including getting together something. Well, I've never said this to many people. I'm going to try and write some sort of themed thing, like a 30-minute thing.
Okay.
Maybe for next year's festival stuff, like 2023, I guess.
What, Fringe in Edinburgh?
Yeah. I'll maybe do that with me and one other person, and then because it's easier to do that earlier on anyway. Well, let's fucking. All right, let's do it then. There you go. That's how deals are made in the soup business, in the soup pigeon business.
Yeah,
but don't eat pigeon soup because to do like 30 minutes each.
Apparently. But yeah, Karen, back to this.
Luckily, you can't understand parcel tongue or whatever it is. I'll probably will go to the Fringe this year though. But I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to support on the same thing that I did last year, because I just did 3 days last year. COVID-y world, but hopefully there might be an opportunity to do longer this year, supporting on
Yeah.
that. And then, I mean, again, maybe there's a space for you to go up as well for a couple of days. I don't know. But then while you're up there, you can meet other people and jump on other people's shows as well. So if I can go up for a week, you can get maybe 20 sets in. So it's wild up there.
Yeah, I usually go for like 3 weeks. I haven't been for 2 years, or 3 years. This will be my third year. I haven't been if I don't go.
I was up there 2019. I was up there.
Oh, that's the one I missed. No, I missed that. Okay. That's the one that was like
before
the first
COVID.
one I missed. Yeah, because I lived in China then. So couldn't go.
Pissing with fucking rain. It was pissing with fucking rain.
Oh, really? Usually it was sunny.
Yeah.
Which is
this last year it was like being in Spain. It was just like so hot and nice, and then just being hungover all day, getting to the point where you can start drinking again, have a shower, go and do the gig, get drunk again.
That's how I live it. So that's what we used to do. We'd like get drunk. We'd wake up, and as soon as we wake up, we'd go to Tesco and get the little Bailey's cans that you shake up, and that would be like our morning coffee. And then we'd start from there, and then won't get back till like 5 a.m. It's pretty good.
I try and pace it a bit, so I tend to not drink in the morning, and then as soon as it hits like mid-afternoon, I'll go and have a pint in some weird little pub.
Yeah.
It's gone really quick. That's been 5 months already, and I guess it's only 7 months left, and then there's another. The smallest comedy festival in the UK is Bushfest at a place called Hollybush, which you need to go to, but it's just you'd have to figure it out. It's just like it's just outside Birmingham, and when you see this pub, you look at it and go, no, I'm not going in there. And when you go in, there's no lights in some of the toilets. There's no heating in this place. They have a fire, an actual fire.
Yeah,
but it's
nice.
It's borderline illegal. It's run by an alcoholic called Dave. He just drinks little bottles of wine all day. But he only opens for comedy and music.
Really, he sounds like my kind of guy. Send me some details for this because I definitely want to go.
I will.
To that.
And it gets wild in there, and people don't give a fuck. Sometimes you're playing to like 4 people with 3 eyes and fucking 1 tooth.
So people that like me.
I'll make these a little bit, but I'll make these notes and make sure you get up there. But in the summer, he does a 3-day festival, and it's like Friday night, all day Saturday, all night, and then all day Sunday and at night.
Yeah,
and you can probably get a spot if you've done a couple of like the usual spots. You can probably get a spot up there, and it's just drinking and comedy and madness. Music. And last year I stayed up there for 3 days and stayed in Birmingham for 2 nights and just got fucking hammered every day on like £2.50 lager, whatever it was.
Oh, that sounds so fun! I'm definitely up.
When I did 10 minutes, struggled a bit, but then just keep drinking. So it's a rough little place. I think you'll like it.
Do they have a meat raffle? Like the roughest pubs, the best pubs have meat raffles, and they're always good. I don't even eat meat, but I just like pubs with meat raffles. It's just a sign. So it's a big mouthful.
Yeah, meat raffles are always good. But I think you'll love the Bush. It's a special. It's got a personality of its own. I mean, 2 years ago he had a bath in the back garden which he lit a fire in, and he was burning fence panels in it to keep everyone warm. And then at one point he climbed onto the roof and was throwing fence panels into the bath while there was comedy going on.
That he sounds like a legend of a person. I don't think I've ever said that before. Like, I know everyone says that now, but I don't think I've ever said that. But he sounds genuinely really, really cool.
It's like the last, if you like, Peaky Blinders. It's like the last bastion of what could be a Peaky Blinders type pub. But it's just there's no one lives there apart from people who want to kill themselves anyway, and it's just an interesting place.
I think I might have to see if they're hiring. And then move.
He occasionally hires someone, but it's I recommend it, and we'll sort that out about getting up there. I don't know when it gets a bit.
I got a car.
Got a little car, yeah.
Yeah.
You a little car. Obviously, it'll be a bit of a drive from the south coast. So you got to decide if you want to stay up that way or go back. But
no, I'll stay up there.
yeah, there are means and methods of staying. Especially
Yeah.
for Bushfest. I recommend Bushfest. Just fucking make it a holiday. Go over a weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And just get fucking wrecked and do comedy and hang out with comedians, which is always fun.
It is. Some of them are a bit weird though, aren't they? Like not weird as in like, oh my god, like
some of them.
They scare me. Yeah, no, I mean like like the ones that are like a bit, I don't know. They seem like they'd do well in a workplace, and I'm like, why are you doing this if you're doing well in a workplace? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think
I
know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. There's lots of segments of comedy that I hate. It's like, yeah, the workplace people, the assholes, the open micers that are trying to cancel other open micers. Fuck off.
Yeah, what's that about?
Fuck off. It's some like ego. I don't know.
It's fun to watch. I don't. It's not like I'd like to egg it on, but if it's happening, I'm not going to get involved. But I will watch, kind of thing.
I'll watch it, and I'll watch comedians that live with their parents talking about themselves doing sold out shows when, quite frankly, they just begged all their friends to go to a pub and charge everyone a $5.
Yeah,
because that happens, and some of those people are like big cheeses in towns that I gig in, and I'm not. I just refuse to suck up to any of it. I'm like, I'm not even going to do your gig, mate. I don't give a fuck if you think it's the biggest thing around. I'll do the gigs that I like, the people that for the people I like, and I'll just go. I'd rather sit 3 hours on a train or drive and do a gig than come to your fucking. Can you please let me do your gig, you fucking deluded twats?
But that's what makes you angry, isn't it? Because like they're the ones that do well, end up doing well because they're all like. They're good at social media, they're good at graphic design, and then that somehow makes
them the game.
Yeah, and I hate it. That should be allowed.
But there we go. That's why I'm glad that I met you, because ultimately we're going to kill Jim and get married. But apart from that, apart from that, like you're a real one. You know what I mean? It's like everyone gets their little cliques, and I've got them. But it's all we just get together in these little groups and fucking snipe everyone else. And I'm sure they do it to us as well, but they're shit people.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Funnier.
Like, it's true. Like I hate saying it. Like I'm terrible at other things. I'm not the best looking. Not like both not the best looking. Not
Well, come on now.
I don't know. You look like Quentin Tarantino. That's quite cool.
All right.
Yeah. Definitely one of the funnier ones, me and you. I think anyway, but might not be.
I'll agree with you. Well, we might just be deluded ourselves, and then everyone might be talking about us. Look at those two fucking idiots.
Yeah, look at them. Like thinking they're
really, it's the people that sit up and do fucking poetry for 5 minutes that are the good ones. I mean, what were we thinking?
Yeah, I can't get my head around poetry. I can appreciate it when I'm hearing it, but I don't get how it works. Like. Because like once I wrote one where it rhymed, and then someone's like, "You're rhyming wrong," and I was like, "Right, I give up. I've done it."
So the only poetry I know is rhyming, right?
Yeah.
So when someone goes up and does poetry that doesn't rhyme, and they're like, "Yeah, but it doesn't have to, man." It's just like there was a pigeon and a sofa, communism, and then there's two people at the back going, "Yes."
That's what I mean. I don't understand what it is. Like, I'm sure there's people here listening going like. Oh, they're so dumb. But I'm welcome.
No,
I welcome to explain it to me. I'm just
try and explain it. I mean, I don't think I'm going to accept any explanation. I don't know what it is, and it's lashing out because you weren't allowed to fucking go and watch the trains at the station on a Sunday when you were 3. I think,
or it's people maybe that have a lot of pain and they can't express it through like writing a book. Or some sort of writing or music. Maybe they do that.
A lot of comedians as well. Probably a lot of the stuff that I do ultimately comes from like never expressing stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then just going, I'll talk about this stuff, which is kind of real, but then I'll make it silly. I don't know. We're all a bit fucked up, I think. But that isn't defending poets in any way. But
No, I do like poets. I do like them. Like I saw a few the other day. Have you ever heard of that gig out? Open Your Mouth. in Portsmouth, and it's like an open mic
No.
thing. Oh,
Right.
it's really good. I really like it. But there's always poets there, and some of them are like, "Oh wow, that was quite funny. That was quite clever. I enjoyed that." There was some sort of rhythm to it, but I can't explain it. There's a beat. Is that what the thing is with everything? It's got to have a beat. Like comedy has a beat, music has a
There's
beat.
beat poets, isn't there? I don't know. I know so little about it. I'm so ignorant that I don't know.
Same. I thought beat poets were just the ones that like wore berets.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, berets, black fucking polo neck. They lean against the stool and read out their little book.
What is it with black polo necks? Why do you have to wear them to be like, right, I've made it now. I've got a black turtleneck. That's it. So
there was probably one famous poet that did it in like the 60s.
Yeah.
And everyone's just trying to be. I wouldn't know. And then everyone's trying to be like them. I don't know.
No, but it's not even just poets. It's like Steve Jobs. It's like Angelina Jolie when she started doing charity work. It's all kinds of people. But I wear one for work, right? So I literally get up and I have my pajamas on, and I have this like scarf thing. I've got it here on my work laptop. Let me. And what it is just this ridiculous thing, but like from the neck up, I look very professional, and it's like this is so dumb that I have to wear this to look professional. So it's just
but only if you're a mime, surely. Like the only...
then look.
I believe it. Let's go for it. Let's do a practical experimentation. Yeah.
So I did hear you.
Hang on. Let me cover the bottom half up. There we go. Yeah, I would say. I mean, you look like you're an astronaut or a fucking Black Panther. I don't know, with the helmet off.
I don't usually wear it with the and it's inside out actually. That's the label.
You've made a mess of this, haven't you? But
I have made a mess of this. But like, imagine it about the hair tucked in and the scarf, and then like with a jacket on. It looks like I'm like professionally dressed, all because I've got a black turtleneck on.
I guess, but again, what? I mean, I'm not going to ask you what you do, but why do you need to wear a black polo neck? Is that a mandate or a?
No, it's not. It's just they're the kind of place that like once I got told by someone who I don't even think earns more money than me. I don't think, and then not that I earn a lot. It's just they're talking to me like they are better than me, and then
I can hear you. I can hear you. Keep talking. You won't be able to see me. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. And she was like, "Oh, you're gonna take off your scarf because it doesn't look very professional." And ever since she said that, well, they said that. I don't want to give away who it is, just in case they're watching.
James, Dave, Sharon, Kate.
Yeah, it was Mavis, and Mavis has since given me the impression that I need to dress professionally, whatever that means. So now I thought,
Tell me about Mavis.
Oh, Mavis, she's quite a character. Well, she'll always call me up for something not that important. Like, where have I gone?
I don't know. The camera's turned off. I can hear you.
It looks like the camera was unplugged, but I don't have a camera plugged in. It's just attached to my laptop.
That's very. Try.
What do I do?
I don't know. You can if you exit, can you see leave studio?
Oh no, I think I got it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, you press the off button on the thing that you can't.
I did. Yeah. But yes, she just rings me up, and she always talks like this close to the camera for some reason.
How old is Mavis?
She's about 30, maybe like 30, like early 30s.
Any spectrum-y stuff going on?
I think she's just one of the Huns, like, oh my god, like I'm getting my lips done.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
like a dumb whore.
Yeah, like a dumb whore.
God, you don't see that. There, you've gone again.
Oh,
there you go. It's Mavis is listening, probably.
It's not me. It's me. It's because every time I push, like, adjust the screen, like push it back or forwards, it turns it off.
So you got a loose cable in your laptop between the camera and the motherboard.
Is that what that means?
Because it's ultimately connected by a wire to there. So when you do that, it's probably like jerking something.
Let's give it a go
Jerking.
again.
There we go.
Yeah. But why?
Will we ever see you again? It's like you letting Wayne go. We don't know if you do it once, you know if you ever see you again.
But surely, why would it come back on if I press the button, like the stop cam thing?
I don't know. Who knows? It's probably
This is a David IT problem, not a podcast Carl problem, is it?
No, it doesn't matter, does it?
Are you a computer guy? Because you said wire and motherboard, so.
A little bit, yeah. I was a bit of a nerd back in the day, and I actually earned money through doing computer related things. Although more doing this than.
What, are you a coder?
Yeah.
Whoa! Ching 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 ching.
Oh, okay, you meant that. Yes. Well, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. But here's the thing. I'm highly irresponsible, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how well I appear to be doing, because I will fucking mess my life up with really bad decisions.
Yeah, I do things like that as well. I hear you.
Oh, I got some money in the old account. Let's see how I can fucking spend it tonight. And then go, oh God, I shouldn't have done that. That's silly.
Well, if you ever fancy wasting your money, you're welcome to transfer me some money if you want. See, I know people always go, ha ha ha, yeah, but there might be a one-off chance that someone will just be like, yeah, all right.
Well, here's the thing, right? Even though this podcast is fairly small right now, there will be some, it'll probably get a bit bigger soon, but I can't really say much, but probably will get a little bit bigger. But here's what I'm doing. With everyone that comes on it, I'm going to give a gift. Everyone. So every comment that comes on, they'll get something. Now, I don't know what that gift will be. It could be, I'll have to make up my mind. It could be a fucking mug. It could be like a glass, or it could be a t-shirt, or it could be booze, or it could be,
I think a t-shirt.
Maybe I'll give you. I thought you might pick booze.
No.
All right.
I'm a water girl myself.
Oh, okay. Every night, was it?
Yeah.
Good. Very, very impressed. Very surprised as well.
It's actually it's vodka. It's like the Grey Goose, but from Aldi version, which is literally exactly the same. I don't care. So it's the same. Sorry, Karen.
No, nice. I've got some Tito's vodka coming tomorrow, which I've never tried. It's nice vodka. Apparently, I've not I've done it. Never tried it before, but I thought I'd order some from Amazon.
Tito's. Yeah. Never heard of them. Let's give them a little look up.
It's it just says handmade vodka on it, and I've heard it's nice, but it's probably bullshit, and I probably paid.
Oh, like Tito's. I've put like
Tito's, yeah. Tito apostrophe S, I guess. Apparently it's fucking beautiful.
The bottle looks cool.
To be honest, I get taken in by bottles. My favorite. I like bourbon, and this is my. I'll let you be sick in your seat. This is my favorite bourbon, Buffalo Trace, but it's got a nice picture of a buffalo on it, and that's when I first brought it.
Yeah.
But now I really like it, so there's normally a bottle over there.
They have that on offer in Tesco quite a bit. So
that's exactly where we got it from. They do. You're right.
Nice. Great minds.
Yeah. That's how I found it. I was looking for cheap. I was poor one day years ago, and I thought, what's on offer? That's exactly how I found it, and it's very nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now I drink.
What mixer do you have? Do you have a mixer, or do you just drink it neat?
Nah, do you know, with this, I like it with ice. It's so fucking smooth. I just like it with a big glass full of ice, and then some of that in, and then the ice will melt for a bit. And to be honest, that does me.
Nice.
I used to be a bourbon and Coke person years ago. Like when I was drinking Jack Daniels and stuff, I drink JD and Coke, but that is good. I'll have a rum and Coke though if I have rum. But...
Oh, do you know what is lovely? I don't know if you agree here, but Cavassier. That's like the only spirit that's actually nice, I think.
Right, as a taste.
Yeah, as a taste. Why? What are you going for? The experience, the aromas?
The experience and the fucking knowledge that I've got one. Yeah, no, good. I'll try it.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, my dad nearly killed himself drinking that once. Not because he's got a problem, just because
Yeah.
he had a cold, and he went to someone's wedding, and they're like, "You should drink some of this; it'll help." So he drank some, and then he had a bit more, and then he was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Fuck it, I'll have a whole bottle." And then he
Yeah.
drank like loads of shots, and then drank the whole bottle, and then just collapsed on the floor, and nearly
Yeah. Well,
died.
that'll
And then,
do it.
yeah. And then what's the funny thing is that he was collapsed on the floor, and then people were like, "Oh, we should call an ambulance." And my mum was just like, "Nah, just leave him."
Here's the thing, right? I haven't really told many people apart from some close friends, even my mum and dad. Just before Christmas, I drank three quarters of a bottle of one of them, and now I hadn't drank that much spirits for years because I'm normally just drinking beer right now. I've had a few at the end of the night and all that, but I
Yeah.
drank loads of it. And then in the morning, I got up, and then I found myself in front of my front door, and I didn't know why because the bathroom was the opposite way. And I remember being confused, going, "Why am I in the dark at my front door?" And then the next thing I know, I was bouncing off of my head on the floor. Like,
Oh,
I was like, what happened? What happened? So I think now that fucked up like my blood pressure or something. The next day, I got up, got dizzy, was disoriented by the door, and then I just switched off and I passed out. So I bounced off the back of my head on the
oh,
hardwood floor. And to be honest with you, I probably should have gone to the doctor or hospital, but I didn't.
yeah.
And I had a concussion for sure because the whole day I was just fucked up and didn't know where anything was. I was like, ugh. And it still hurts a bit sometimes. So I've probably got a
Oh,
clot coming or something, you know. But I'm
no.
not a fan. I'm not a fan of the old medicine, so I was like, no, I'll leave it. I'll just see what happens.
There was a guy that I used to work with very briefly because he got
He
sacked.
died.
Yeah. He basically got sacked just because he was stupid, and I'm stupid, but he was
Yeah,
like
but
another level.
listen. Yeah, but yeah, I've worked with fucking real dummies before.
Yeah, and this guy, I was like, oh my god, I actually can't believe it's fascinating. There should be a study on you. I'd like to study you.
How do you get about the day? How do you not get run over? Like what? How do you do it?
I don't know, but what did he used to say? He'd be like going on about how he doesn't take prescription medicines, not even paracetamol because it's prescription. And I'd be like, right, even though it's not, you can literally buy it for
Yeah.
like 15p. And then he would go and buy like cocaine, but the whole like everyone does cocaine, even like my grandma does. But what I was saying is, it's funny how he's like, no, I'm not paying 15p for something to get rid of my headache, but he'll pay like, I don't know, whatever it is, 50 quid for a little bag. And that is the whole intention, is so you get addicted and buy it. Like, there was a point to what I was saying, but then I got distracted because I was thinking if the remainder of the soup is still warm or not. But yeah, this guy.
Do you want to eat that, dude? Is it on your lap in the bowl or is it in the microwave? What's going on? Is that in the kitchen?
No, I'm too poor for a microwave. I was going to have my dead nan's microwave, but then I thought, oh no, she was a bit gross. But no, it's fine. I was just when you just wonder things.
Yeah.
It's not like I was hinting. I genuinely wasn't hinting. If I don't hint, I don't hint.
That's what
By the way.
Good. That's nice. I don't know. It probably is still a bit warm, but ultimately you might need to heat it up. Would be my guess.
Yeah,
On
maybe. Yeah, it's on the hob that would have remained warm from being on, and then it's in a big pan thing. Saucepan? Is it a saucepan, Jim? Or is it a pan? He always corrects me on the pans. I'm not very good at pans.
You only get your saucepan or your frying pan. I'm not sure what other kind of pans there are, apart from a wok, and that's
there's the wok, which is quite easy to remember because it looks Chinesey, and then wok sounds Chinese.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Yeah.
There's a Chinese restaurant down the road called Wok's Wong.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's quite funny. Or is that racist? I don't know.
It is. No, it is. If they've done it, it's not.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I thought I was gonna
I was gonna say something, but even I'm not silly enough to say. I was gonna say something popped into my head, but I'm not gonna say it. So. Sometimes.
Can you like say it like when we're not on this?
Well, I can send it in a private chat on this.
Yeah, that's
if
what I
you can
mean.
see the private chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send it now. It probably won't even. The thing is, it was just like an ad lib, and then now on text, it might not be as fun.
It might be though.
Okay. Oh, I see seen your thing. You are here. Okay.
Oh, I thought you wrote
Lindsay,
that. I don't even remember writing that.
You wrote "I am here" for sure because it's got your name in front of it.
No, it doesn't. On my thing.
Now, hopefully, the server that I use doesn't be checking shit in the chat. In fact, I'm gonna put something.
Can you see how many people's watching this, or is that not a thing?
I can. It's no one. But the people have popped in and out.
Oh,
They
okay.
will. They normally there is because we've got actually a few people from America that like to watch, but there's probably something going on. So, but it gets recorded. It'll be out later anyway. They'll all get back to me tomorrow. Yeah. I just checked that one in the private chat and not into like the world. Anyway, it just popped in there. It would have been funny to say it, but obviously I would never say it. So
yeah, obviously, no.
Obviously,
well,
it's like it can't be racist if they're saying it, right? If they've done it on their shop.
Yeah, if they did it, that's fine. I think anyway. I don't know. I can't really say.
Yeah.
But
you know what? If there's a fan of it that happens to be not from that race, that's okay for them to say it too. I think if they go, let's go down. What's wrong with you? Or let's go down. You know.
So would it be okay for me to own a shop with the sign being called like, I don't know, stinky cunt?
The council will have a go at you, but I think morally it's fine.
How about if you spell it with a K and not a C?
Someone on the council was still complaining, and then they're still they're dicks. I agree, it should be allowed. Like you could just say cunt.
It's just a sound, isn't it? It's like
people are wild.
It's like being told you can't say meh. It's just a sound.
But people eventually might take the word "nyeh" and go, you can't say that anymore because that's what really disabled people sound like. Nyeh. Nyeh. You can't say it.
Should we try and make that a thing to get nyeh be made offensive?
Well, I heard that the whole white power thing, I don't know which way it was. I'll just do it again. That was a joke. It went through like when Trump was in power, that was a secret white power sign or something. But it started out as a troll. It was just a troll. It was just a professional troll that went online and said that's a thing for a laugh. Now this means white power. And so everyone just went, that means white power. Everyone doing this ever. When you're scuba diving and you do this, it means you're okay. Yeah. But now it means white power, and they can't change it because everyone will drown. Because that means go up, and that you can't do that because that means go up in scuba diving. No.
Well, I guess you could go.
Go on.
Like that. That sort of looks like a K and an O.
Yeah, but it's a convention for like probably decades and decades and decades. So everyone naturally, if they're okay, they'll go, or if they need to go up, they'll go like that. If they start doing this, everyone will go, yeah, it's fun down there, isn't it? The big fish and the drowning.
I'm gonna get into the scuba diving business and revolutionise it and change it for the better, so it's not just racist doing it.
Or you could just go the other way and just make it really racist, like everything is just racist.
I feel like it is. Like sometimes I say things like, "Oh, I hate that my car is black," and I'll be like, "Oh my god, did I just say that?" Like, I feel a bit nervous saying it on here.
Well, no, there would be mentally ill people that would take that as racist. They would go, "Well, this is the problem because the patriarchy's made black be bad." You know, they're mentally ill. And they don't know any black people.
Yeah, and
then now they're going to take their opportunity to tell you what racism is.
And I genuinely don't like black cars, and it's only because they'll get hot in the sun.
I'm so glad you said cars. Yeah, they do. They do.
They get hot in the sun. So have you ever touched a black car that's been in the sun?
I have. I used to have a black
hot.
car.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Like you lean on it, and you're like, oh, that's hot. Like not enough to even get any.
I wish you were white. It'd be better if you're white. That's what you think
Yeah,
to the black car.
No, I would think that, but also silver would be fine. Literally any color, green, no, not dark purple.
Yeah,
Maybe
purple's
grey.
just odd, isn't it? A grey's kind of a.
Purple is like one of those colors that, like, sometimes it looks friendly, sometimes it looks evil. You just don't know where you stand with purple. Like, if a man wears purple, you think he's a pedo. If a lady wears purple, you think she's nice. It's just a very, like, misleading color, I think, out of all the colors.
But women can be pedos too. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely, yeah.
Mauve, maybe mauve women are pedos.
No, I think what
Magenta.
color would a pedo lady go for? Do you think?
I think just like tweed or beige. It'd be
Oh,
like
tweed.
nondescript.
Yeah, definitely tweed. I think because there's something about tweed women that look nasty.
It's like, hello, boy. Call that a todger.
Yeah, that reminds me of that lady.
And a breath would smell of tuna. But carry on.
Yeah, tuna and coffee. There was this woman that used to teach in my school. Well, she was like one of those LSA ladies that help the like kids that struggle a bit sometimes. And her breath had a really big waterheads.
I just blurted that out. I don't know what it means.
Is that a thing, or have you just gone for like a in Peep Show when he says piss kidney, like waterhead?
No, I think I've heard the term waterhead before. It basically means it's severely mentally disabled people, I guess. Water on the brain or something. I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. That was just making me think of when I had an itch inside my head because you said water on the brain, and I was thinking, have I ever got anything on my brain? And I was like, I remember where I was and everything. I think it was like 2004 on my way to my swimming lessons in the back of my mum's car because I wasn't allowed in the front because that's where the dog sat. And I remember getting an itch like there in my skull, like couldn't get to it.
Inside.
I've never had an itchy brain since.
No, I haven't. I'm still getting this skull pain from my head thing a month ago, but it's like only occasional.
Why don't you go to the doctors? Because you might be able to get like free time off work.
Well, yeah, they might say you're dying. So yeah, I need to go to the doctor about something else in the next week. I think I need to go finally.
Oh, yeah, literally go all the time.
Yeah, no, I do, and it's not good. It's not good. I've got to go for a shameful reason to be and go. God, I'm ashamed of coming here about this.
Oh, you don't need to be ashamed.
I know, right? I know you shouldn't have to be, but it's like I don't go to the doctor very often, and now I've got to go and go something wrong with my ass. Can you have a look?
Oh, well, they have to actually look in it.
I reckon someone's got to see what's going on. Yeah, I don't think it's a questionnaire. I think they've got to go. Oh yeah, we see what that is, and then it's going to be maybe when her fingers up my ass, I'll go. Do you do brain injuries? I don't know. Maybe we could do while I'm here, like you're down the shops for a can of Coke and you ask for some crisps. Like, can you do this as well while you're here?
Oh, I'm just imagining it like a PE bag, like the.
Dude, listen to me. For many years, I think it was all fine down there, and then I think recently it's not, and I'm scared. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. There's something going on down there.
What did you do? Did you do like bum stuff? No.
I've had diet issues for a while, which has caused some problems that I ignore. But then about 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, I was so ill that I'll be honest with you, I had the shits for 36 hours, and it was every hour. And it's like all night, up we go.
Did you like take advantage of it though? Like just eat whatever you want and then be like, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna shit it out. I couldn't
eat anything. It was just painful and then shitting like 3 days. I have no idea why. And then got better. But ever since then, I felt a slight physical difference. And I was like, something's happened down there. I guess from overuse, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Have you ever had fecal impaction?
Not that I no. I think I know what it is. No, I haven't had that.
No.
I don't think.
I was thinking maybe it could be damage from that because it can rip
I
the
think
tissue.
there's damage. I think there's general damage from me ignoring things for most of my life, and then something else, and now it's like it's not comfortable, and there are problems. So leave it as vague as that. But I need to go and get something checked, and then I think the options are, yeah, we will do like a quick operation, or we'll do this, or you're dying now of cancer.
Oh, I hope you don't. Oh, that'd be a bit sad.
It would be a bit sad, wouldn't it? But I'd have a good time on the way out. So don't worry about that.
Just in case you do, can I still make jokes about you?
Yeah. I want. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's good.
That would be the best. That would be exactly what I want.
Okay, good. I'll make sure to do that. I just thought I'd double check because if people go, that's bang out of order, I'll be like, actually, funnily enough, we spoke about this, and it's actually what you wanted.
I'd want a whole evening of just cancer jokes, like comedians telling cancer jokes about me.
Okay, I'll make that happen. I hope it doesn't.
Which I would, I would do for all the people that I like in comedy as well. I'd just make cancer jokes about them.
Oh, that's sad. It's not really because it's just life, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus, I've probably just got a hemorrhoid, you know.
Yeah. Have you tried the cream?
No, I haven't. I mean, we can. Yeah, I should probably look at some cream. But do I go to the doctor first to get that recommended?
No, you can get it on Amazon.
Sure, I can get it, but I don't know if that's what it is. You know, it's something.
Yeah, it's worth a try. I thought you might have been too embarrassed to go to Tesco and get it. Because
oh no, I'll get it online or steal it.
Nice.
Well, what's that tube doing down your trousers? Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's my square penis that smells of pale cream.
Oh, my square
Stop looking,
penis.
you pervert. I used to steal from Tesco for fun. Oh, there's Solvend in the chat. Hang on, we've actually got someone here. Where are the rest of you Americans?
God.
Here we go. Kenny, hang on. It's Kevin from America. I had some good ones with the dog this morning.
Good what?
Yeah, I don't know what. Tell me what, because I did listen to that as well. Yeah, we've got a few little Americans dotting around. I don't know where the rest of them are tonight. It's normally a few of them. But yeah, piles, arse. That's what I remember. Yeah, I could get some cream then. I did an Amazon. Oh God, now I'm getting confused.
What? Because of the person.
I was making inappropriate cancer jokes all morning. Yeah, of course, because Andres, who we did the cancer thing for, keeps calling in. He even called in. I don't know if you saw it, but he even called in post-op, with all fucked up with stomach tubes. He called in to the podcast on video with his cancer. Yeah, he's an absolute legend. He's, by the way, I'm going to send you some of his comedy because he's the funniest fucking guy around. Yeah, that was the point.
Nice.
That was the point. Let's make as many inappropriate. Andy was molested as well, and he's very upset about that. But I was also making molestation jokes, and maybe I should. This is where Andy has a small shirt to move. Save for chemo. Lots of skinny things. Okay. Yeah. We'll hope that lots of people get chemo or like a bulimic or something, and then need the small T-shirts that he's trying to sell. But we'll shift his merch for him. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm hoping to become anorexic soon because I went to zip up a skirt of mine and the zip broke, and now I've put the skirt in the fridge to put me off of.
I spent my whole life never putting on any weight. I could do what I want, right? No weight going on. The last 4 years, it's crept up a bit, and then the pandemic went, oh, you're fat now. You're fat now. That's just what you are. So now I've actually lost a lot since like September. But
I thought you'd have just been fat like since a child, kind of fat.
No, it's new.
Oh, is it?
I've all like bloated out. But I've lost a lot of weight in the last few months, and I'm going to keep going. I can't remember why I said that. Yeah. But it's because I wish I was anorexic or something. Maybe I should just be that. Because
why don't we be anorexic buddies? Like, I'll be like going, what have you eaten today? Have you had more than 10 calories? And you'd be like, yeah. And I'll be like, you're a pig. You're disgusting. Like, you should die.
So, like,
and you do
we
the same
should be
thing.
a count of Billa buddies.
Yeah.
I'm making notes about this. Accountability buddies. Bulimia.
Bulimia. Belly buddies. No, it don't work.
Bulimia buddies. Yeah, and then we should both. What do we do? I always forget which one's which. Do we eat loads of Mars bars and honk it up under the
No,
bed?
I can't do that.
No, that's anorexia, right?
No, anorexia is where you just don't eat and like you overex. Some people over.
But believe me, you eat.
Oh yeah,
Mars
believe me,
bars and then puke it up. Right?
Yeah, just puke up. Which I would love to do genuinely, but I can't do it because being like really good at blowjobs, like I can't actually make myself throw up like that.
But blowjob. Good reflex. It's good.
Yeah.
I've never been able to like. Not that I'm good at blowjobs, but I've never been able to like just make myself sick, by checking the old fingers down the throat. It doesn't work for me. I'm that's just uncomfortable. Get out.
Yeah. Same.
Which I to be honest, it's imagine how I'd feel with a penis in there as well. Although you'll probably be more comfortable with that, but I'd probably just like get out. Get out. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm hungover, and I'm not gay. It's me. That should say that first. Hey, I'm not gay. It's 10 o'clock in the morning on Sundays.
That's probably the more like, oh, that's a bit inconvenient part of the bit about not being gay. What?
He just said he's saying awful shit. Didn't know Carl Pooper, but can't say his line or he's been fat. Hey, and also the camera is always strategically here. I'm good to here.
Yeah.
And I'm all right below there, to be fair, but there's a middle bit. It's like a fucking, blancmange.
I've also made myself look purposely fatter with all the layers to make Carl look thin.
No, you look wintry and you look fatter because of me, but also wintry and then professional because of the polo neck that's still on.
Yeah, what I like to do is just because I'm doing the like working from home thing. I hate even saying that sentence, but I like dressing like a scumbag. But I don't even brush my teeth most of the time because I'm just enjoying living like a piece of shit. It's really liberating.
I do get that, but I do look after my oral health a bit more now, mainly because my entire lower jaw is fucked, and that's another thing I'm going to have to get sorted out at some point in the near future. I'm going to need to go into a dentist and go take like all my money and fix all of this, please, because it's all fucked.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I don't mind. It's an exciting thing to do. It's like being in a video game and then you get a little mission in it. It's like this year I need to fix my teeth and my asshole and my potential neurological damage and my health and try and be better at comedy as well. So that's lots of things on the list of video game.
Video games as well.
I don't know. No, I made some reference about it's like playing a game and you've got these missions to do. And it didn't really mean anything. It didn't mean anything. This is a human life and not a game. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really get game references. All I played was like Mario Kart and Juiced.
Listen, Mario Kart, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, it's good. It's a good game. I would say maybe the best one.
If you get 3 or 4 of you in a room and that will the split screen.
Oh no, you gotta go to the arcades and go on the and you get the pedals and like you can shift gear and drift and it's good. Yeah, that's why I purposely moved next to an arcade, even though I've only been like twice. But I was thinking of going there this evening actually to play Mario Kart.
Southsea, is it?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I walked past that. Actually, one of those days I might have been probably was one of your gigs. The next day I was wandering around with a hangover, a bit stressed, and then again I had to go and run away and nearly shit myself, but I found a public toilet. But yeah, I did walk past the arcade. I remember this. I used to go down there years ago.
Why were you stressed, or was it confidential and you don't want to talk about it?
No, I can't remember. I generally can't remember. It's like I was hungover and fucked up, and you get booted out of a hotel. And you're like, oh fuck me, and then I was walking around town like, But by the way, when you say I'm checking out at 12 and then they're knocking on your door at 11:15, so what are you doing? I'm still drunk here. You need to fuck off until 5:02. Oh,
I overstay. I always overstay in a hotel. If I've got to be out at 12, I'll be sleeping in there until they come and get me out. And then when they come in, I'll be like, don't come in, sorry, I overslept. Even if I haven't, even I've just sat there watching TV.
But these idiots knock. It's like they're knocking, and then I'm checking out at 12. Then they knock again. It's like, you must be able to hear me shouting. You must be able to. And then they try and come in, and I'm just laid there. It's like, you're lucky I'm just not laid with my dick out. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? There's kebab wrappers on the floor. I'm drunk out of my mind still. I don't know where my clothes are. I haven't showered. You need to give me an hour.
Yeah. Why don't you have the do not disturb sign on?
Because a couple of, I think out of the 3 times I stayed in that place, twice I was too drunk to think about that.
Oh.
And I think the 3rd time I had it on, but they still knocked anyway like half an hour too early. It's like, no, I'm saying 12. That's when I've arranged for you to stay into. And why am I being disturbed at 11:30? Cleaner!
Oh, what?
Cleaner.
Oh, I thought that was like my laptop. I thought I was getting hacked.
It was a real cleaner, like, cleaner.
I was like,
all right, bitch. You've done well. You've had less than 1 drink, or was it just full of vodka?
Yeah.
Good. There we go. I've had 3 little beers, but they're like,
such a little nursery rhyme. Cole had 3 little beers. 1 beer,
and
2 beers, 3 little beers,
and then shit himself.
and then shit himself. The end.
Yeah, that's just every day. Oh, God, like 3 little beers and shit himself.
I'm gonna make that into a book.
What's your I don't know. What do you want to do this year with comedy? Do you want to like do something in particular, or do you want to just crack on and see what happens?
Well, it's a mixture of the both. I want to crack on and see what happens because I don't want to say stupid because I don't feel that's the right word, but that's because I'm too stupid to actually think of a right word. I'm going to say stupid. To actually think of a plan of how I'm going to get there. So I have a goal, and the goal's like here, and then I'm here, and like some people are like, yeah, I'm going to do social media, and I'm going to build up a brand, and whatever they do, I don't know what they do, and then they're like done, and I'm like here, and then I go over here, and then I go back here, and then I'm like, I've only ever got this far towards it, so, and then I end up going back, and then there, and then
yeah, but don't worry about it. It's like the thing is, like, I know someone. They'll probably know they are if anyone that knows them listen to this. I know someone that got famous through TikTok during the pandemic.
Oh yeah,
and their, by the way, their TikTok videos were fucking awful. And they were with their parents, so it might narrow it down a bit more. And they think because one of the parents was half famous once in the 80s, so that's going to narrow it down more. They're an absolute fucking moron, but they got really popular on TikTok and Instagram.
No idea.
Yeah, well, not to you, but to people that might probably listen to this in a bit. But fuck them though, because this person is a horrible little narcissist who's not funny at all. And every time that I even went to see this person last year, because they were on the same gig. They already acted like a dick with me again. So I thought, you know what? Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll go and watch the gig because, and then I'll send you stuff later.
All right.
I'll go and watch the gig before. I thought, you know what? I'll give them a chance. Maybe they're okay now.
Yeah.
But actually, no, still not funny. Still awful. But everyone creeps up to them and.
I think I know who that is. Let me Google that.
Looks like a little fucking goblin, like a almost like the Grinch.
Yes, this person, if it's who I think it is,
doing very well.
They hang on. No.
That's right. You hang on. You keep looking. That's fine. Yeah. No, I was just going to say because people listening, it sound a bit weird, but yeah, that person is doing very, very well, and it's not in any way bitterness at all. There's just like everyone that really knows this person is not funny at all. At all.
Are you sure it's the right person? Because this person doesn't look like a comedian.
I can look, hang on. Let me. we can keep talking. Here we go. Let me send this.
Yeah. Let's keep talking. Okay, yeah, that person that I googled was not the right person.
Oh, okay. So I can send a link actually. Oh God, I hate it. No one. Don't worry about that.
Yes, I got showed this person not that long ago by a person that wasn't funny, but somehow they seem to be doing okay in comedy.
Yeah.
And then like they weren't unfunny, they just weren't like, oh, you're gonna change the world kind of funny, or like your thought provoking funny.
Yeah.
Oh
no, this person, I'm like, there's no jokes. It's not funny at all. Very little talent. Horrible person, by the way. Horrible fucking person. Like completely narcissistic. If anyone that it can't do something for this person, talks to them or says hello, it's literally like they won't even. It's grim.
It doesn't. See, this is what I mean. These are the kind of people, because they're so good at, like, what it is that a lot of people are good at, like, it's normal to like pretend to be like overly friendly and like be, like, have you ever spoken to a recruitment consultant and they're all like, oh my God, that's fabulous. Yeah. That's what this person's like. And then loads of other people think that that's just normal and how you should behave. And then they're like, oh yeah, that's normal. Yeah, oh, that's great. That's normal. Lovely. And then when you're actually being normal, they're like, that's fucking weird. You're weird. You're rude because you said the word rape. That's bad. You said rape. Rape is bad. You're bad. I shouldn't listen to you. And that's how people work now. They don't listen.
And part of that circle as well, there's a lot of judgment. And another one, again, says things publicly. She sometimes tags comedians, go, you shouldn't have said this joke last night. And then it'll be like, you could never make jokes about this or that, paedophilia or rape or whatnot. But then she'll go, but I made one last night, but that's okay because I didn't mean to. It was an ad-lib. I didn't think about it. So, well, you've just done the thing that you're telling someone else they shouldn't do. And also, fuck off. People should be able to joke about what they want to joke about if other people and you find it funny.
Yes, about the context. Obviously not like hurting anyone. Or
and you're not glorifying whatever bad thing is happening. You're normally taking the piss out of something whilst talking about it.
Yeah, usually yourself or something. Yeah. Or a dumb person or whatever. Yeah, people are dumb. And then when
I do enjoy. Go on.
No, you go on.
I do enjoy sniping it because there are groups of comics that I'm in with, little chats and stuff. We literally, our whole life we're like little gossip girls. It's literally screenshotting social media, sending it to each other, and then fucking roasting their Instagram posts for like 10 minutes.
See, I hear this all the time. Like when I speak to some comedians, they're always like, "Oh yeah, we spoke about this. Oh yeah, in this group chat," and I'm in 0 group chats. So I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not in any of these?
Get in one.
How do you get in one of these? I sort of don't want to be in one now. No, I do. I do want to be in one.
You do.
I know.
Why don't we start one and then we'll accept other people into it?
Okay, that sounds good.
Call it something heinous because it is phenomenal. There's so much. If you look at the comedy community, there's so much gold in there. Fucking deluded.
Oh
idiots.
Yeah, I've got some stories. And they're mildly funny. I wouldn't say like they're really funny. Oh my God, they're just like it would actually genuinely get a genuine chuckle out of you. I think
it is insane. I'm gonna have to quickly switch my headphones. It is. Yeah, there are people with such. I mean, everyone's a bit mentally ill in comedy, I think, but there are people with such levels of it that I generally don't know how they haven't noticed, even because if they're supposed to be comedians, then why haven't they noticed how ridiculous they're being?
Yeah, why is that? Why are people always like, oh yeah, if you're a comedian, you must have something mentally wrong with you? Why is that a correlation Why can't you be a musician and be mentally ill, or a painter and mentally ill?
I think a lot of
What's
I
with
think a lot of
comedy?
I think a lot of good artists over the years generally have got something wrong with them, like comedians, musicians. I don't think you have to have something wrong with you, but there is a little bit of a correlation of I'm
Like, I
not
need to
squinting at you, I'm
express.
just trying to find.
No, I get what you mean. Like both with the squinting and the mental illness thing.
I'm
I've
trying to
got
find
some
another.
ideas.
No, I'm trying to plug in another set of headphones, but it's been annoying, and I've got no contact lenses. Give me 1 second. I'm being an
Jim,
absolute
do you
bender.
mind me doing this in here, or do you want me to move? Oh, okay.
Okay, this isn't gonna fucking go anywhere, is it? Okay, here's what I'll do. Sorry, I can't communicate. There we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. Something like I did the other day. Let's charge one head at a time. What were you saying right then?
Oh, I can't remember now.
That's all right. Don't worry. That's good. That's good because I couldn't remember either. No, don't be sorry. Well, I think I know we were talking about deluded, mentally ill comedians, and then I was saying that actually a lot of like comics or artists and musicians that have been really, really good have often had like troubles and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have to have had. You can have like a nice childhood, a nice time, and be good at comedy or anything. But
can you?
yeah,
Because like, do you ever meet people that like you can tell they've just had really nice childhoods and sheltered lives, and there's just something about them where you're just like, you're a bit, I don't know, soulless or something. Like their life has been so nice, and you feel happy for them. You're like, oh, I'm so glad that you're so like ignorant to the world.
yeah, like three or four comics that I know that are supposedly doing well. Yeah, they've had no fucking issues. Their life has been easy. They've never worked.
They've never worked. How old are they?
Yeah, you can see by the things that they complain about how little life they've lived. So why is that a problem for you, pussy? Like, what? I don't know. They clearly never really
ones,
considered suicide or anything. Yeah, young also, but even then, even if when I was their age, I still wouldn't have been such a fucking wet bit of lettuce. I still be like, I still need to do this thing. You'll be different and less experienced, but
I had a funny thing happen the other day that was a bit like young people just complaining just because they feel like that's like in fashion kind of thing. Like, oh, I need to. You remember the other day? Do you know what I'm going to say? So, right, I was in the pub with my mate, and this guy got us a round of drinks, and he was like an older guy. He was like 50, and we're all like in our 20s, and this guy's like having a laugh with us, and then there's my mate who, to the story, he identifies as a man, and after speaking with this guy, I was laughing, having a great time. He walks over to my mate Morgan and like milks him, like that. But Morgan found it funny, so I'd say that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was another person.
It's a risk, though, isn't it?
It is a risk, but he's laughing, and when he came over and touched him on the shoulders, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's quite funny." And then there was someone there that was like, "This is not right," but everyone was finding it funny. Morgan found it funny, and then this one person, I think, because they're young and sheltered. I don't know because I don't know them very well. That's just what I'm just judging. They're like, "No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right." And then everyone else like, it's funny because he got milked. And he got us two rounds or 1 round of drinks, this guy. So it was like,
Well, there you go. You got some drinks over. Yeah, so some absolute fucking cabbage was sat there going, oh my God, where's the consent? So why don't we just have a nice time at the pub? And there's a bit of banter. And there's a bit of weird stuff happening, but it's funny and we're getting drinks out of it.
Yeah, it was just like weird, funny banter, and like he was laughing. I was like, because she was saying it, and I was like, okay, I'll just double check that he isn't traumatized. I was like, are you actually alright with that? Like, you're not like weirded out. He was like, no, that's funny. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Again, being traumatized by that, it's like, what are you doing? I get it in some circumstances. I get it in some ways, but like, if I don't know if you're you know, a young girl that's just come out for the first time, you're nervous, and someone grabs your tits. That's not good. But you know, if it seems if you seem milkable in the pub and you milk someone and they like it and there's banter. Yeah, exactly. You know, I think sometimes the gamble is worth it. But yeah, some people are just far too sensitive, and then if anything happens, they're too quick to want to hang people or like make it a big fucking thing, make it really public, and it's just I've talked about this stuff a lot, but
you feel like you can't have fun anymore sometimes. Like you're like, oh, I'm going to do that, and then you're like, oh, actually no, because Sarah might be offended.
Well, you just got to find you just got to find the group of people that you can do it with, and just do it with each other. And then if anyone else hears it, it's just their fucking problem.
Oh yeah, I got that. But you know, like sometimes you're with like you got your group of friends where you can do that kind of thing. But then sometimes when you're hanging out with that group of friends, they bring another friend, or there's a friend of a friend. And
civilians.
You're a bit like, the civilians. They're ruining this country. The civilians.
Oh, these bloody civilians coming over here.
I know.
The civility.
Is that a word? I've never heard that one before.
I think it is a word, but you know, it's not used very often, particularly by me.
Well, I'm off.
Good.
How long? Because I'm like thinking about the soup again.
No, you need to go and get your soup. It's been an hour and a half.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Do you want to do some fake laughing? Some fake like.
Let's do a little bit like. I saw your mum was famous. You should do jokes about your boyfriend. That is shit. Yeah. Woo! What a great time we're on here. Yes. Shit FM, brilliant, nice, lovely. No, that's fine. Fuck off and eat your soup, right? Lovely. Right. Shannon Sumfing in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually have a surname. That's not my real one.
Know, but obviously.
Yeah.
But you can say it if you want. You don't have to. I mean,
I'm not bothered. Do you want to know it?
But but you tell me privately. Then you don't have to do it on a thing, do you? You Shannon Something in public, aren't you?
Okay, yeah, should go with that then. It's not a secret.
Well, no, tell me then.
Oh, so the whole reason I've got that is because I changed it on my Facebook. So then, my work people couldn't find me on Facebook, and then I got the gig, and then someone just introduced me as that once because that's what it was on Facebook.
I think it fits. I think it fits. It works. It works.
Yeah, but my surname's actually Griffiths.
Griffiths. Okay, there
we
go. Now I know. Now I was waiting for you to say Hitler, and I was going to go. Well, it's one of the granddaughters that got away.
Yeah. I used to work with someone that claimed to be a gardener for Hitler's daughter.
All right, I get it. I was speaking to someone the other day on that podcast thing that he lives near where I think 2 or 3 of Hitler's brother and his kids lived. They were given homes in America.
Oh, okay. Why?
And one of them kept the name. They didn't change it. And just
really?
Johnny Hitler or whatever it was. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
They're like old now, obviously, but yeah, there's a little bit of me that goes, I'd keep it. I'd probably change it, but there's a little bit of me that goes, I might keep it for the shits.
Imagine that being such a bad person that you've ruined a style of moustache for people, and you've ruined 2 names. Like, isn't it like illegal to name a baby Adolf now? Like, you can't do that. And I think I think you can name it
Adolf, but you can't name it. I don't think you can name it Adolf Hitler, like the same as Osama bin Laden.
Oh, could I call it
Osama bin Laden?
Osama
bin fucking
Jesus.
Adolf Osama Jesus.
Osama Jesus.
You should have kids and then test it.
Okay. And then if it gets taken away from me, I blame you. And then buy me a drink or a meal and Weatherspoons or something.
I'll do that. I'll do that for sure, and then I'll send you a gift as well. Right, thank you for calling in, and it's been lovely to speak to you again.
Oh, thank you for having me
I'll-
on your show.
I'll kick you off, and when I kick you off, if you go down to that little leave studio, then you'll be able to exit the whole thing down the bottom.
Maybe I'll never leave. Maybe I won't.
You don't have to. You can stay there if you want. Don't
Yeah, I
matter.
will.
We'll
Alright.
talk about you. All right. I'll see you later.
See ya. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. It's all right. Bye. That was Shannon Sumfing Griffiths. I still think her name's Hitler, if I'm honest, between you and me. I think there's a little bit of, not the bad ducal and stuff, but like the efficiency and the speech making abilities, off the cuff. I think some of it was planned, but the meth, the cocaine, and there's some Hitler in there, is all I'm saying. But he probably would have had a kill because of the ginger. He probably wouldn't have liked them. Anyway, I'm going to go. She is still back there, but I can stop this in a second, and then we'll send each other dick pics or something. Right, see you later, everyone.